tried for a long time today to find these Dakar cross country type of rigs today, and I couldn't find anything. And I gave the name to Jody, and look what he found. This is absolutely amazing. Check this out. This is here's the place. Look at this. Assetto Rally. It's a Wix site, and they got a ton of stuff on here. They've got all kinds of cars and what have you. And I'll be sure to have a link to this place in the video that I will make before you know it. Look at all these awesome rides. This opens up a whole brand new thing. Now I tried this little crapper right here, not from this site, but he didn't work for me for whatever reason. But we got this one, this one, this one. Now we're going to get that one. And this is the one that I got from Assetto Land. I'm pretty sure that's the same one. Looks like it. But we'll snag that just in case. But I think it is. But let's go and get this one. All you got to do, if you want that one right there, just hit the download. We come up to a whole nother deal here. It tells you what it is that we're going to get. We got to do this 8-minute or 8-second deal. I don't understand that exactly, but you got to prove that you're honest to God a human being by clacking this I'm not a robot deal. Motorcycles. There's one, there's one, there's one, there's one, there's one, and there's one. Hey, I wasn't this good at school. We hit verify. It likes it. I don't know if it's showing you the green. Is it showing you the green? Yep. And then we come over here to this little arrow, clack that sucker. We go to download the little unit, and then up here is our progress. So we're going to get a couple of these more, and then we got a whole tribe of these little fuckers. Yay! I'm loving it. God bless you, Jody.
Humble George here. I'm just flabbergasted. I asked Jody if he would look for these extra cars, or the Dakar Kamaz and the Man TGR and the Renault Sherpa, to go with little Squonky's Dakar Tatra, and we found the actual original one. He found the site. I don't know how he finds these things, but he did. And it was kind of a strange type of a deal. You had to go through some calisthenics and acrobatics in order to get to the download. It wasn't straightforward. And one of them, which was the driver's pack, took you to one of those share mods files, and that's a cesspool of a place. And man, thank God I used the Mac. I was hit with everything known to man or beast. I had more porno pictures of a goat's ass shitting flies, and as quick as you can get it out of your view, I did. And I ran a antivirus scan on the Mac, and I was fine. And I ran. I've got let's see, where is this program? Where is it? It's a good question. Where the hell is it? RescueCom, right there. See this little deal right there, RescueCom? All right, well, that's a $600 a year program to make sure I don't have problems with this on the Windows machine. So if you want to use it, you just come up to here, you right-click, scan for viruses, and get this out of the way so you can see what's coming on. And it'll check it just like that, and there's nothing. And you can go right on down the line and do every single one of them, scan for viruses. If I'm paying this kind of money, I want to use the program. It's the difference between having the shit not work again. So if you go to a site that you always go to, that's one thing. Like that's why I use MediaFire, because there's none of that bullshit. You haven't got to climb through any hoops. You go get whatever it is they put up there. I'm paying for that service, and it's as easy as it could be. But you go to these others. It's a Wix site that I went to, and as you can see, though, there's no problems. There's nothing infected. Everything is fine. But it's always better to do something like this than it is to find out, oh my God, I just got my computer completely hosed. And it's bad enough if it's just your gaming computer, but when it comes down to if you're using it for YouTube or something, you can't afford. It's like your business goes to hell in a handbasket. So there, we've got all the little cars. They're right here, and they're in their very own cars garage, in Assetto Corsa, and the ones that I was using, I moved down, named it the February lot. So I know where all my stuff is that I was working on, and this is why I have all these different um, garages in Assetto Corsa. I don't keep all the cars in one basket, It's just a good idea. But now the drivers, we have to install those. So we come on over here, we come to content, and I should have stayed where I was, and we come down and look for drivers. And they should be way up in the tree. They are. There they are. Now watch what happens. There's our drivers, and of course there's a shithouse load of them as there is, but there's about to become even more of a shithouse load. So we open up the drivers, and we're just going to grab from the top to the bottom, and whatever I've got, I've got. Whatever I don't, I'm about to have. So we're going to go to copy. We're going to go to paste. And 22 conflicts, we're going to, I'm not going to copy the 22 different ones. Go ahead and yes. So this is what I was missing, is these different drivers, and that way, if I'm using these like driver oval, driver pudding, I don't know what that is. That's a little bit weird, but it said it was okay. And these are the different things that I would have tried to run the cars, but I wouldn't have had them. So that's the deal with that. Now we also got some nice new driver's Oculus, but I don't need that. But we got driver's skins, and look at all these. You'd have to go through and take a look at them. But that's all driver's stuff that we've got that we didn't have, and it is a part of what I would probably need. So, as I tell you, be careful if you get this from their site. I wouldn't even do it with a Windows computer. Personally, I just wouldn't do it. It's too easy to knock the thing right out of the ballpark. So that's it. I'm going to start working on, or Squonky, I'm going to get him up. I got to get his ass into gear, and this is going to be good. I'm looking forward to this. Okay, guys, it's just a quick little addendum for fetching stuff, and I will, because Jody was so kind. I would indeed make a video of this somehow along the way. I'll put the link to that site where you can find these vehicles that are.
Well, let's take a look at one of them. You want to? Come on, let's do that at least.
Um, I got to put my hat on first. Let me put my hat on. There we go. All I got to do is come down to roll. And then I want to be able to center my screen. So I hit the F12 and come over here and use something that I'm not going to use to center it. That way, wherever I go, I can just hit that one key command and it centers it automatically. So let's take a look at this. Let's fire up Steam. I'm going to run it offline because I don't want if I'm making a video, I don't want to have so-and-so just came on and then so-and-so came on, and I'd just rather not do that. So I just run it offline. And then you don't have to worry about an update screwing up your video too. So now we'll go into the content manager, hopefully. I clicked it wrong, I guess. Hopefully. Okay, good. Now, let's go over to the little cars. Look at all these puppies. Now, this will probably be just exactly like what I did with this one. But let's start at the top. Let's go to that. Oh, look at that puppy. Let's check him out. I didn't know anything about these, but I watched a couple of videos today with the real McCoys, and these things are made in Soviet Union, I believe, in Russia. And look at that. They're really tall. I mean, they're huge sons of bitches. They're really an amazing thing. Check it out. Look at it. And the wheels are nice and straight. They're not all effed up. Oh, let's see what we got here. Let's, I don't know why I'm in the wrong spot with this. Let's do some things. Let's check for the driver, and let's check for the lights. Oh, praise God, the lights actually work. None of the lights worked on the other one. I had to make them work. Oh, look, Russia. Hallelujah. And, oh, look, I think the dash lights come on. No, they didn't, but I think I might be able to make them come on. And we got lights in the back. What do we got for brakes? Ah, beautiful. And what do we got? Do we have flames? No, but see, that's where I come in. I'll make sure that it has flames. Isn't that cool? Well, we'll put a decent driver in there too. This guy, it's a little generic. I guess it's all right, but you know damn well he ain't gonna cross the Sahara Desert dressed like that. Check it out, man. It's okay. Squonky's gonna be busy. Look at this shit. Cool as. Hey, do you think any of the doors or anything work? Wipers? No. Doors? No. Well, you're asking a lot. All right, let's. What about the sound? Beautiful. Sound works. Most of the lights work. Hey, I think these do. No. Well, I'm going to do what I can. I might be able to get them to work. But at least these all in the front to work. And if they don't show in the actual game, that command that Jody showed me how to put into it, I can make that happen. Thank God. Without his help, I would never be where I am today. I'll tell you right now, not even close. So let's take a look at this next one. Ooh, look at that! Oh, look at that amazing looking thing. We got to check this out. Look at that puppy. Oh, check that out. Well, it's kind of an engine under there. It's at least the thoughts of one. All right, we got to go through the preliminaries. Do we have a driver? Is he the same generic dude? Similar generic dude. He's a little shorter though. He's a tiny little fucker. Well, whatever. And there's only one other guy in this thing? All right, now we're going to check for dash lights. Are you ready for this? We ain't got shit for dash lights, but we can do that. Luckily I know how to do that shit. Okay, we do have lights in the front. Nice gold mirrors. Oh, an extra. Look at these extra mirrors. Oh, that's cool as fuck. I hope they work. And we got the tail lights. How about brakes? Nice old brakes. Um, Look at the size of this shit. Now, I don't know, but there's a possibility I might be able to chrome some of this stuff underneath. What do we got? Flames. Well, wait, does that look like it might be an exhaust outlet right there? It does look suspicious. Okay. Well, we're going to have flames coming out of that side, that's for sure. That'll be easy to do compared to how hard some of it. I like this. I think that's cool as fuck. The way this looks. This is going to be awesome. That is cool as. I'm liking this. This is something new. I wonder if the horn works. I don't know if you can tell. But what about the sound? Sounds very diesel-y to me. Oh, look at the little wee chains and shit. Oh, this is cool. All right, this one passed. How many colors have we got? One. All right, well, hey, what the hell? That's where Squonky comes in. Why am I stuck in this fucking thing? I am tired of these fucking rafters. Oh, these is so tall. That's why I'm getting stuck in the rafters. Oh, well, I understand something. All right, let's check the next one out. Look at this puppy. Same gig. We'll go right through the line and we'll go checking and sniffing. Flames. Dash lights. Rafters. Um, what the fuck? Okay. I wondered if what these fucking things were right here. They are strange looking, but they're cool. All right. It's a three-person one. Well, at least we do have tiny little wee lights. They're kind of cool. Maybe they're the special kind. Um, Anybody see any exhaust pipes yet? Don't you worry, I'll slap one on the fucking thing. Maybe slap two of them on there. That looks nice underneath there, though. And look, extra wheels. Oh, we got to check the taillights. Oh, good, we got nice ones. And they, oh, nice. Very nice. Okay. Sound. Suspiciously sounds the same as the other ones, but that's all right. Doors? Nope. Wipers by any chance? No. But hey, we're still lucky to have them at all. If it wasn't for Jody, you wouldn't be looking at these. I don't think you would, at least. I sure as hell wouldn't be. I found the actual pictures online of what the car or these things look like. This is something new to me. This is a man. Man, look at that fucking thing. It's cool. Look at the size of the engine. Holy shit. I'm liking it though. Wait a minute. Wait, I see pipes under there. We have to investigate. Hey, those are exhaust, I think. Or they might not be. No, it might be air breather. Yeah, it is air breather. Well, we ain't sweating it. The exhaust must go someplace. Yeah, well, we'll get squonk on that deal. All right, now what else we got? We got the Renault Sherpa. This is a bizarre looking unit. All right. Wow. Holy shit. Oh, look at it. That's the fucking brakes on this sumbitch. The wheels are a little cambered funny, but not terrible. All right, go through the checklist. Driver. Lights. Oh, nice old lights. We're not going to see jack shit out the side window. I don't know why they put those fucking things on there. You can't see the mirrors anymore. I might be able to remove the sons of bitches. I've been known to do that shit. So it's going to be a real bastard to see if there's any dash lights. Oh, well, we can try. That's... No, there ain't. But maybe we can do something about that. Sound? Same sound. Okay. Now we can pretty well figure if the other ones didn't have doors and wipers, this ain't gonna have jack shit either. Nope. No, well, that doesn't matter. It's good, close enough. Brake lights. Um, Piss poor if they are there. Let's try it this way. All right, it does have. Well, who the hell's gonna see in the middle of the Sahara Desert anyway? It's got an elephant on there. Look, you can look right down into this fucking thing. Huge fuel cells on the sides. This is something new to me. I've never seen this shit before. It's really it's got me interested anyway enough to monkey with it. Now, admittedly, there ain't so many places you can actually run these. Look at that. What's the chance? Now, we're gonna try to do something here. I'm gonna try to touch this up here and see if what happens. I got the whole cab. All right. I might be able to do something with that. Make it carbon fiber or maybe chrome. Let's see about the wheels. Oh, good, good, good. This is a good thing. When you can just hit the hub and the whole wheel itself doesn't come on, then you're doing something. This is good. Now the diffuse up here is what we see. All right. Oh, balls. All right. Well, it may not be as good as I thought. This could be they may end up staying just like they are, which isn't a terrible thing. Let's try to do the suspension on this looks really good. Oh, good. The links that is a link. How about this? That's nice. What's that attached to? Oh, the same shooting match. Well, if you wanted to change the color to this, all you gotta do is take and change this from a DDS to a JPEG or a PNG, and then put a photograph of whatever you want in the space of this color, and it will change. Same thing you do if you want to do the body of the car. You come up to, Subtle Garage did these. Now, see, this shows you the schematic of of how everything's laid out. That, as you can see, it's going to be a fucking nightmare. If you think you're just going to lay a solid color across this whole thing, well, you will. You'll have a solid color. But if you wanted to put a stripe down it or something, You're hell on wheels. You're dead in the water without this. I've tried it before just by trial and error, trial and error. Dude, you can spend a full day, if not more, and still come out with a half-assed job. So let's unhighlight that. But see, this is showing you guys a little something about the things that you can do with the Content Manager showroom that you could not do any other way that I know of. If there is another way, I don't know it. Now, could we change the seats? No, you can't. It's a one big package deal. So what they did is they built this thing in stages like a model, but whole pods. Like the whole cab would be a pod, the underside would be a pod, and that would be the way it is. Now, now the little squonk built, as you can see, this was the original skin right there. We'll take a peek-a-rooney at this, what you just saw in the video. And to my now, it didn't have these lights on the front. I slapped these fuckers on there. In fact, I probably should go back and remove these two because they were a dual set that I slapped on there, and that's why they're wider and not round. Because to make them stretch out to where they had to go, it oblonged the bastards a little bit. But see, but you can end up with some nice lights. Now these are cool, but they're just kind of washed out. They're not individual little lights, but they're cool. But as you could see, there's this is a nice model. But look at how these are. I made it so you can adjust them to have more up and down, and it really does seem to improve the handling a great deal. But look at the engine; it's very elaborate in this. This is a nice mod. Oh, by the way, how do you like these new pipes? I just spent some time working on those bastards. Now you know what they are. These are the intake for the little Land Rover. Yeah, but I made pipes out of them. And look, boom, we got all kinds of flames coming out the pipes. Now, there's a little bit of a job getting them in the right spot, but once you get the hang of it, it's really not too bad. So we got four per pipe. Yeah, I couldn't raise that. It's really cool. There's no two ways about it. Oh, isn't that interesting? You can see through this from an angle, but if you go straightwise, you can't. Well, that's interesting. Now, I don't know what all these balls and shit are in there, but I don't know that much about this. This is a whole new thing to me, which is kind of cool because we've covered everything from 1,000-mile-an-hour shit. Well, let's hit an F1. Now come on down here. Now, this didn't have any interior lights either, but it does now. In fact, if you notice the needle lights up at night. Now, I did fuck up and I didn't get the name right on this one, but I'll show you how to do it. We might be able to do that if we can find it. Ah, there it is. So you come over and get the name. Whoop, arrow RPM, Control C. Okay?
Now what do we do with it?
I'll show you. Watch. We got to get out of here. And now, let's just simmer this thing down to a crawl. Oh, what is this? Ah, see this self-updater bullshit? That would have put the Sorgipine to me. It can sit happy just for now. Okay, come on over here. Now, content. Cars. Little squonk built. Now, we got to keep that name. So in order to keep that name, what I'm going to do is, see this thing? I'm going to rename it. I'm going to rename it what I have to have over there. Okay? So now we come into the little vehicle we want, go to data, and come to the lights. Right here. Open them up. Arrow RPM. All right, watch this. We're going to put a 30 right there, and we're going to put a 0 right there. And because it didn't seem to really, we don't need a 30. That's way to hell too much. Give it a 9. That'll be plenty. Not 39. Okay? Now just for shits and giggles, rename, Control C, come over here. I know it says it, but sometimes when you go in and out of the 3D editor, all you gotta do is save it again, and it works. It'll go from not working to working. So let's go see if we fixed it. Oh, fuck. Bear with me. Sometimes, no matter how hard you try, you still end up, oh, it can't do it because it's offline. One would think. Start in offline mode. All right. Are you happy now? Good. Onward with the fog. Now, just leave him down there. Come on over here. We should end up back in the seat. We are. All right, now let's put the lights on. All right. I hate to do this, but it worked. Watch. Yep, it definitely did. Now, there is a possibility that we could also get these screens and different things. I caught help for putting that girl with the tie-dye or that finger-painted self. No, I can't. Some things you can do, some things you can't. This is just, I can't do it. How about these? That's how I got the color in those, but can I get the individual? No, holy shit. Some you can, some you can't. Now that's what I loved about Uncle M stuff and about Donnie Heard stuff. Every one of these is individual. Every one is totally individual. And right down to these little fucking, oh no, those I've already got. All right. But something like this, the edge of that. But if I could do it, but you can't. I could have made that wood or anything I wanted. All right, let's see if I can get back in the seat properly. I gotta do it well, oh shit, I'm not square with it. I hate doing this because it F's up the whole works. All right, that's reasonable. Well, it is what it is. Look at all the levers and shit. Actually, the seats look perfectly good. And it's kind of a pretty inside. Now, you can monkey with the textures a little bit, which doesn't hurt anything. But I'm not going to monkey with it. Now, see, we're in the wrong spot because it's going to remember that I should be forward. Okay, good enough. Let's hope we can get out of here in one piece. F1, F1, F1. All right, good. Sometimes I've done that and I end up way off in the middle of nowhere. So let's check out the back of this. There's the little puppy. Here's with brakes. Oh, you didn't see shit happen. What they do now. You can't have two things named the very same thing or they don't work. Well, it looks like they're trying. Isn't that something? Yeah, see them things in there? I don't know what the fuck they are, but they're AirPods, I guess, of some type. Weird looking fuckers. I don't know what that central job is. Look at the engine. I think they did a great job. Now, let's take a look at the one that I just got, which is this one right here. See, there's the Squonk built one, and then there's this one. Let's just take a look at him, see how he looks. Okay, it looks like the same unit. Let's try the lights. Okay, we're happy. Now notice none of the dash lights work because nobody's made them work yet. Looks like they're thinking about it though. And we don't have the exhaust pipes. And same deal with back here. Okay, happy. Now one thing I noticed about this when you got it in game, these fucking centers to the axle were digging through in the wrong spot on the truck. And I do not see any exhaust, although I never started to think about looking for it until recent. Now see, these are a little bit squinky and narrow. But anyway, this is what I started with. That's all I had at the beginning. Pardon me. Ugh. And I liked it enough to try to pursue this a little bit. Now look, this one I can't see through. So all I'm doing is using the mouse and making the thing move around. That's what we're doing here. But you say, why did you get this one? Well, I got it because I want to see if it's any different than the one I got from Settle. Okay, there's the stock sound of that one. Now watch this. We come over to the little Squonky built one, just to make sure you know, and listen to the sound of this. I took it from the Kenworth tractor trailer. Hear the difference? Huge difference. And look how wide those tires are. I buffed them bastards out as best I could. You got to be careful because it's easy to fuck them up and then it doesn't work. Look at a little Squonky. Isn't it cool? It's cool as fuck, I think. Now we got the smoke coming out the pipes. Man, I'm loving it. And this is fun. I'm having a good time. And the single racer one, I did that just for Michael because, I like to do that. And he gave me the assets that, who the heck did that for him? The Unknown Cessna? I could be wrong, but I think it was. The guy did a fucking amazing job. But Michael let me borrow this for a project some time ago, so I like to pretend he's my friend across the street. We get to play together, but he's my friend across the friggin' world, way in Australia from here. And yeah, they are suspiciously white, aren't they? But so I like to pretend he's my buddy, and we don't compete at all. He started about the same time, and his channel took right off, and mine. Well, it didn't take right off, but hey, I'm happy. And I've got some good friends, so what more could you ask? I don't need the money because God is kind to me. But that's why I did this. I didn't know if he would like the white to go with the back, but he thought it kind of looked police-ish, which it does. But how many police have a nice polar bear walking right behind some young lass? She could curl up in his belly and be warm in the worst of weather. Maybe. But I like to have fun with that shit. And then, of course, the Humble George skin. I found the flaw, and we're going to fix that. See, if you're not from the United States, you wouldn't realize that this flag is going into battle because the wind would make it go this way. So the blue is always going to be in the front. If you ever see one like this, some asshole is trying to say that the America's in retreat. Well, I'm going to show you how to fix that fucking problem. Whoa, fuck. Whoa, down, McGing. Well, that sucked, didn't it? What a pain in the fucking balls. I don't know why it did that, but life went on. All right. I'll show you how we're going to fix this. Okay, we got the lights squared away. Let's go to the skin of the little squonk belt and to the Humble George one. And we got to go to a subtle work. Actually, we just grab it. Yank it right off on the desktop. This is where all these programs come in handy because you scoot right over here to the DDS converter, couple of little clickeroonies, and now we can find it and hit open and hit convert to a JPEG, and it's going to make a noise. An elephant. You've heard it before. Now we can throw this in the trash because we're not going to need it. But we'll come on over here and we'll fix this. Edit. All right, here's our problem. First things first. We want to, all right. You'll never see my mouse in the game, which is a shame, but you see that the left-hand side of the vehicle, the flag is going in the right direction. So we want the one on the right side of the vehicle to go in the same direction. So we got to come over to this little selection tool, grab this little rascal. Now let's get up to where we can actually see this happily. Click it a few times. See, there's the other one. Come right on over to here. We want to put this little fence right around here, just like the White House, to keep, well, enough said. You know what, well, enough. I'm not getting involved with it. Okay, are we happy like that? We come on over here. We go to vertical. And that's the end of the game right there. Let's back out so we're looking happy. And yes, the blue is on the right side. It's on the upside. It's facing the right direction. Everybody's happy. Now, the funny thing, I hope everything else is, the Hearst is readable, and the Hooker headers and the Kragers are readable, and the NOS is readable. So that's as easy as that. And this picture came from an actual stained glass window of a Seventh-day Adventist church in Fairfield, California, where I used to go with my Uncle George many years ago. And I asked permission if I could take that photograph. And Pastor Willie said, you're certainly able to do that and enjoy it. And tell everybody that Jesus is real. I said, yeah, you betcha I will. And I added the real clouds to the back. You might say, hey, man, it looks like real. Well, it does. And I was a little artistic license, but I figured no one would mind. So we save it. And now we want to turn it back into what we want, so we know it's a JPEG. Hit the JPEG converter, add it to the mix right there, and then hit open. And it doesn't know elephants, but at least you get the product. And come on over here, and that's not what I want. I want this. This is the skin, Humble George. Wing him in there. Now, we have to check the fruits of our labor. Oh, did we see the blue one? I think we did see the blue one. There's the little rascal. We got to get the right skin. All right, let's go check it out, and then we're done. There's a quick video I wanted to make. I didn't even think I was going to make this video. I'm going to monkey with these cars. Well, it's late now. It's almost 10. Okay, there we go. Going into battle, the wind is going this way, so the blue is going forward, and the blue is going forward. Now some Marine is not going to be waiting outside my house to beat the shit out of me for disrespecting the government and our wonderful military, which I have the utmost respect for and would have gotten involved with if I hadn't been a fucking no-mind hippie back when I could have gone to Vietnam. But actually, I like the Vietnamese people, so I'm very glad I didn't go. I like the people of all the world everywhere. I think they should, just wonderful. The people from India, people from everywhere. Just stay who you are. You know, make wherever you are great. Don't homogenize into some great big bullshit. Who needs it? That's a bunch of garbage. It didn't work in the Tower of Babel. If you want to bring the Lord back madder than the son of a bitch, try to pull some of that shit. It won't fly. So onward through the fog, guys. Just for the shits and giggles, let's add one more of these rascals just to see how, wow, that's as good as any. Let's add that. All right, this is how they, oh man, fucker's a little close. I didn't know it liked me that much. All right, come on, you move over here. I don't want to mate and I'll end up with a fucking dune buggy. All right, you ready? Hit the T. All right. Wow, that bitch is big. See, I did beef these fuckers up as best I could. I would have made them serious, but I wanted to put duals on the back, but it wasn't happening. So this is what we got. We got these weird little fucking, they're not little, they're huge. The fuckers are huge. They're unbelievably big. Now, you take a look at the pipes, though. I got real chrome pipes. Of course, they're not real pipes, but there's a possibility I might be able to monkey with these rascals. It's possible. You know, if I can, I will. I like to make them, I like to do that shit. All right, well, while I'm doing that shit, and I will be excited to get up tomorrow morning and start working on these. So you guys have got a preview of coming attractions. These things are cool. I didn't even know, as I told you, maybe more than I should have told you. I didn't know they even existed, but they're really pretty cool. Now, if I wanted to add another one, let's go to add a new car. Let's take a look at that one. Man, they get close, sons of bitches. You know what? I bet I know why. This is the wrong fucking place. All right, we'll try that. Wow, they're big. I like this sumbitch. Of all of them that I got, the first one, I like that. I like the looks of it. Man, I drove truck for 30 years, and 22 of them straight with concrete mixers. So I'm familiar with heavy trucks that are not tractor trailers. I like the shape of that. That's cool. I don't know why it is that way, but it's kind of neat. All right, let's get rid of this one and add. No, that. What's this one? Let's try that one there. That looks kind of neat. Look at it. Look at it. This is so cool. Jody, thank you so much. You brought something that I just desired to try to do into reality by finding the right site. I just suck at doing that stuff. I'm not even going to try to apologize for it. I just am lousy at trying to find shit on online. I end up with nothing but oh, look at these fucking things. Excuse me. I think I know what these are for. You get stuck in the sand, you can put these bastards underneath there and get yourself going again. I think. Now, that was just an observation. I like it. I like it. Look at these hooks. To lift it up, oh my God. They are cool. They are cool. Leave it to the people of the Soviet Union to come up with something cool like that. I enjoy those people. I like them. I always like Putin too, and I don't give a flying fuck if anybody gets mad at me for saying so. But I like the guy. I've listened to him talk about his country and about his people. I like the fucker. Personally, I do. I ain't got nothing against him. Then no, he hadn't done a damn bit of harm to me. Fucking knucklehead got our gas prices up 30 cents overnight.
Thanks a lot, fuckstick.
Well, I hope that don't get me off the fucking program. Well, anyway, here we go. Onward through the fog. Guys, one last thing I wanted to show you. Well, actually, one of two more things. I just tried one of the new trucks, and there's no headlights whatsoever on the street. But let me show you one thing at a time. Okay, see this thing called isodic gear indicator. Well, I've got the link to that. I'm sure it was found. I'm not sure. I don't know where it was found. It could very well have been on the race department, but Jody got that for me. And I just realized I hadn't used it, so I opened it up. And the optional pin hack, I didn't need to use it because there's already one in Assetto Corsa. But you go to apps. Let me show you quick. All right, let's just do it real quick. Just like I was going to do it. I just added it right now. So let's get out of here. And Here, see apps up at the very top? See where I am? Open that up. It says Python. You open this one up, it says Python. You open that one up, and there's all your happies. You open this up, and this little guy here, scoot him right on over until he ends up having a new home, okay? You're done with that part. Now, you come over to this other part, which just says Content. Open that up. See GUI? Find that. Well, there's Content. Go to here. Go to GUI. You open GUI. You see icons. Just follow the little trail to icons. And there's all your icons. So open them up. And just grab both of these and snag them over there. And you're going to have icons. Now, if you want to have the optional pin hack, Content, GUI, Controls, now you would have to do something a little different. You would come to Controls right here. And you open Controls and go to Form, and then here's your little pin hacks. So you open this up, and these are a little bit different, but these worked, so there's no sense adding shit I don't need. Besides, it could maybe fuck up something that I just assume not. So anyway, I will have a link to that too, but I wanted to show you now how we can fix the little car, all the trucks. I'm pretty sure we can, just this very same way. So what we want to do is we come to cars, and we come to this little squonk built, and we've got an extension folder. We want to take this, we want to copy this puppy and paste them over there. And now we want to go to every one of these things, and we want to put these extension folders in. Now, okay, what we want to do now is open up the extension folder at extconfig and take a look at it. All right, well, the particles are not going to be in the right spot, but we're not worried about that. And the Dakar secondaries, don't worry about that. Only one that you're going to want is the range 200 color 30-30-30. That should make the headlights work in the vehicle. Now, you would have to make the position and direction match the whatever. I just showed you that, but they will match exactly to what you would find in your flames INI. So you just take the numbers, the coordinates from the flames, and make them happen here, and the smoke will come out in the same spot. So, with all that under our belts, let's get out of here. And let's try one of these rascals to see if it works now. Okay, this is the one I tried right here. Okay, and so let's just go to go. And I'm going to show you the cute little, I'll show you how to turn the little indicator on too. It's not hard. And it works like a champ. Now I've only got my 6-speed Logitech. Was it Logitech? I think it is. No. The hell is it? I forgot what the hell I use. G27. Yeah, Logitech. Shifter, so I can only get up to 6 gears, but Jody says it indicates up to 15. So here's the little truck. Let's yeah, see, it has 8 gears, but I can only use 6 of the 8 because we'd have to make it paddle shift, and then you could use them all. Okay, electronics, 80%. Fuel, alright, don't worry about that. Let's get inside there. Now, see the little guy right there? You can move him wherever you want. Ah, look at that. Jody, God bless you, the lights work. They didn't work at all before. Okay? Maybe you don't want it there. Put it wherever you want it. I could split them somehow like you do in American Truck Simulator, we'd be in like Flynn. Check that shit out. But there we got lights. We didn't have lights before. There was nothing. So it's as easy as that. It would be nice if these were up a little higher, but whatever. I'm not going to worry about it. Hey, at least you can see. Oh, look. Smoke's coming out where well, that's the only downside is this little rascal scoots outside. Let's see if we got a horn. We ain't got shit for horn. Let's alright, well, so it needs pipes. But hey, and I add a little white to the smoke. Okay. But if we were inside there, we got our little indicator. Alright, simmer down. Man, that thing goes apeshit. Okay, how did we get it to work? Right here. Bing, bing. And let's, boy, that howling shit was a pisser when we shut that thing off before. Okay, how do we do it? We go to settings, go to settle content, we go to apps, and we just check the little tickler. You got to tick it in, and this is good to go. It's going to work for you. Isn't that cool, man? Ooh. All right, now you are done. Go and have fun. God bless you. I'll put this addendum to the video I'm putting up for you tonight. So at least you know that all the trucks will have lights. All you got to do is put that, hang on a minute. I'll talk to you later, guys. Bye-bye.